Okay, hey babes, this is part 2 to the part 1 video of me talking about my locks and why I decided to go back. I was going to film this part tomorrow, but I decided that I'm going to film this part now because I'm actually in the middle of cleaning up. I'm drinking me a little coffee right now. I know I don't need coffee this late, but I planned on staying up and getting work done as well as cleaning up. I've been super busy. So I wanted to get on here and talk about, I've got so much coming up. I got a closing coming up. I got another closing coming up. It's a lot going on. I need to strategically plan the rest of my week, and I need to strategically plan the rest of my month as well as going into the new month. But what I wanted to go ahead and say is, yeah, I decided to, I left off on the video talking about, where did we leave off? We was talking about locks, and then we were talking about why I decided to go back and trust the process. So yeah, so I decided to go back because I love my natural state of hair. If you are watching this video, pause it and go watch video before this, the last video that I posted, because that's part 1 to this part of the video. So like I was saying, yeah, I decided to go back because I love my natural locks. I mean, I love my natural hair, so locks just basically suited me. I definitely was never a person who felt like, if the workforce said you can't have locks, I'm not gonna have locks. If the workforce said you can't have tattoos, I'm not gonna have tattoos. I was never that type of person. I was kind of more like a business rebel without trying to be a business rebel. If I wanted something, I was going to do it, and it didn't matter if a job said I could or could not have it, because a company, a job does not define who I am. And then also, if you know that you're gonna be running your own businesses and stuff like that, you can do what you need to do. There's some people who are afraid to lock their hair. There's some people who are afraid to do something different because they're afraid I won't get that job. They're gonna look at me like, oh, she has locks, so she can't get the position. It's clear that if a person can't accept you for how you are and how you've come to them, then you don't need to be a part of what they have going on. I've had jobs I turned around, not turned around. Yeah, I turned around and walked away from, but I've had jobs that I turned down because you're so focused on my tattoos. You don't even know the book of wealth that I have in my brain because you're so busy judging my outer appearance. I don't ever really struggle with the hair situation in jobs. I'm pretty sure, you know, like I know when people feel like, ooh, look at her hair. What's that? Is that your real hair? Is that, you know how people act. But I never really cared about the, oh, your hair is not professional. Your hair is not, because they knew not to play with me at my jobs. You knew not to play with me because it's a thing of like, if I'm rocking my natural hair, who are you to tell me what is and is not professional? Professional, a lot of times, is defined as straight. There's no types of humidity. Basically, when you're hearing about you need to look professional in the workforce, your hair, a lot of times these people are referring to your hair should be straight. It shouldn't be kinky. It shouldn't be, not every company. But we've all had our fair share, not all of us, but some of us have had our fair share where our natural hair was offensive to a company. And it's like, if my natural hair offends you, I don't need to be at this company. So I never really, you know, made my decisions on my appearance based on a career or a job, because I felt like if I'm gonna run my own, I could do whatever I want, like, you know what I mean? So for me, even accepting my agent and agents to come, like, girl, be you. If you tatted, cool. If you're not tatted, cool. If your hair is locked, cool. If you're not locked, cool. Be you. But I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, you need to look a certain way. If I ever say that the dress code is professionalism, I'm talking about the way that you carry yourself. I'm talking about your hygiene. I'm talking about those types of things, okay? But I'm not gonna say, oh, her hair is professional, her hair is not. We don't play like that. So that was another thing, that once you overcome that barrier of, I have to be what society or what this career or what this job tells me to do, you will be able to really rock your hair, rock who you are, be who you are for you, and not be worried about, oh, this is not gonna meet the standard. Baby, you are the standard. And if you are accommodating to these people who are writing you a check that you can walk away from, they're not the standard. You are the standard. So if they can't give the program, then you need to go ahead and leave the program. So I know that was a little tangent, but it really ties back into the locks for me, because it's that thing of like, I said, girl, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. That's who I am. I'm going to do what I want to do, and who I, like, who's going to stop me from doing what I want to do. So, I went back locked. I'm super excited. I turned around in the other video, but I'm going to turn around again since I'm standing up, so you guys can see where my hair is at. I do have on some shorts right now, some business shorts, but you can kind of see the length. So you kind of can see how long my hair is. So now you can see, if you look right here, the length. You can see the length of it right there. So it really has grown. It's super long. I'm super excited about the length of my hair and where we're going. But yeah, girl, I just was not going for society. Once you overcome that, like, I don't have to fit this mold, you'll feel confident in your journey. Like I said, I wasn't wearing wigs on top of my locks. You was going to get me how you was going to get me. When I look back on some of my pictures, I'm like, you look like a bona fide thug. Like, what's going on? But the whole time is, that's how my locks were forming. That's how they were growing. There were some times where it was like, girl, you look like somebody's little brother. But looking like somebody's brother was a part of the process for me to right here look like somebody's wife, you know what I mean? So in the end of the day, it just boils down to like what your goals are, what your intentions are. So, which leads me to another portion, since we've talked about going back to locks and how I'm feeling and stuff. So right now I see myself, and I kid you not, I'm approaching 4 years, but I see myself, and I've said this before, if I go back to my old videos, I think I said it in my old videos, I don't see myself having locks any less than 5 years. I think I said, or 7 years. So here we are approaching 4, and I still am going, and I'm still excited. So this is really good, because if I said I'm not gonna go no less than 5 years, and we're almost at 5 years, then you know that the journey is very rewarding. Every time my hair is growing, I'm excited. So I'm never in a place where I'm just like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to cut them. I want to wear my, girl, I'm locked in, okay? I might just be locked for the next 10 years. I might be locked all of my 30s and longer. I don't know. But what I do know is I'm enjoying it, thoroughly enjoying it. So going back the second time was really me going back for a permanent decision. Obviously, over time, I don't know what will yield as far as what I'm doing with my hair. I might say I completely want something different, or maybe I want to stay the locks. Maybe I want to comb the locks out. I have no idea what the future is to bring. But what I can tell you right now is I'm not going any less than 5 years. So we're about to hit 4 years. My belly keep growling. We're about to hit 4 years, July 1st, 2023. We'll hit 4 years. July 1st, 2024, we'll hit 5. So you at least know we're gonna make it to a minimum of 5 years locked. That's that. What else is there to talk about? No, I'm just super excited. Like, I knew I was gonna go back. I'm back. What I would like for you guys to do, though, and girls and women, men and women, is comment in the comment section below if you have any video suggestions, questions, or anything regarding my lock journey, and then I can make some videos that will answer what you have. Also, feel free to share what you could be going through. I know some of you look at the video and you're just like, I want to say this, but y'all don't comment in the comment section. Some of you do, some of you don't. Some of you hit me up, like, you know, in a more private platform, or some of you go on the community post. I get it, because not everybody wants their questions or scenarios like broadcasted in the comment section. I get it. Excuse me, but I feel like if y'all need more content when it comes down to hair and stuff like that, put it in the comment section. That's the only way I'll know, like, how to make, which videos to make, so that you guys know how to move forward with what you're doing. So yeah, that's that. I'm thinking of other videos that I can make, because I do want to get back to making at least 1 or 2 lock videos a week. At least 1. I'd like to do the monthly updates, but I definitely want to at least get to a lock video or 2 a week. Sometimes it's a wash day, sometimes it's an update on lock, sometimes it's a routine lock maintenance, moisture routine. It's always something, But I want to get back to that because I have a heavy market of you who watch my channel who love when I talk about my locks. So tap in, stay tuned. I'm in the middle of cleaning the kitchen. I just wanted to jump on here and talk to y'all because I was like, I could make the second part of the video tomorrow, but I was like, why make the second part of the video tomorrow when I could just make the second part of the video now since I'm taking a quick break from cleaning. So the kitchen is looking real cleaned up. So I'm feeling real good about that. I got bit by a mosquito. I'm feeling real good about that. Mr. Briggs is asleep, but he gonna get woke up soon to go to that bathroom. Cause I don't have time for him to go in the bathroom in the house. But I'm gonna continue to keep cleaning the dishes and putting dishes away. It is a little bit loud, so I don't want to be making too much noise this late at night, but I wanna go ahead and put away these things so I don't have to be sitting here dealing with it. But yeah, so that's my story on going back to locks for the second time. I'm super happy. I knew that I embarked upon a journey this time around, so I don't regret it at all. And I feel as though my direction is so much more clear. When you have a vision and when you know exactly what you're supposed to be doing, the vision is going to always be, clear. But before, my vision was so obscure because it was just something that I wanted to do. With the first set of locks, it was not something that I had looked at as a journey or, really planned out how I was going to let it play out. Now here we are, about to hit 4 years, and your girl is already at bra strap length. Obviously, I have layers in my hair, so they lay different because of the layers, but the longer parts of my hair are touching my bra, which means that I'm going to be a baddie this summer. My belly keeps growling, but it's okay, baddie. Baddies' bellies growl too. It's okay. But I'm going to be a baddie this summer because I got hair to hang down from my bucket hat. I put my bucket hat on the other day and I see it. It's the length coming out the bucket hat for me. That was enough for me. And I walked out the house. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you beautiful babies in another video.